Good morning to all my dear students. I welcome you in the class of English Text Standard 10th. Today we will proceed with Unit 10 and the name of the chapter is The Sermon at Benares. Source or written by Betty Renshaw, taken from Values and Voices, a College Reader, 1975. Before we proceed with the summary of the chapter, let us go through with these points. What is a sermon? Is it different from a lecture or a talk? Sermon at Benares is the story of an unfortunate woman named Kisa Gautami. She had lost her only son. That means she was blessed with a single child, and that child is also no more. Will she be able to save her lost son? This is the question, this is the mystery, what the story is going to disclose. So let us go through with the story. This chapter gives a brief sketch of the Buddha and a gist of his first sermon at Benares, now which is known as Varanasi. The real name of the Buddha was Siddharth Gautam. As in your previous earlier classes also you have studied the stories of Siddharth Gautam. He was a prince and was sent for schooling in Hindu scriptures at the age of 12. At the age of 16, he was married to a princess. He lived with her for only 10 years. At the age of 25, he happened to see some sad sights during his hunting trips. He saw a sick man. In the first picture on the screen, you are able to see the fellow person is sick. Then an aged man. I have even shown you the photograph of elderly people. And then a funeral procession. Funeral procession means आपकी जो अंतिम यात्रा होती है, ये सारे सीन्स को गौतम बुद्ध जो है वो देखते हैं जब वो हंटिंग ट्रिप्स पे जाते हैं. These sad sights deeply touched his heart. He left home to find the cause of human suffering and to seek enlightenment. For what purpose he went? To see the cause, to find out the reason for what the human beings are suffering. What is the cause? क्या कारण है जिसकी वजह से हमें इतनी सारी तकलीफें, मुश्किलें और सैड मोमेंट्स देखने पड़ते हैं. He kept wandering for 7 years. At last, he sat down under a tree. Can you see on the screen? Gautam Buddha is sitting under one of the tree. He kept sitting there for 7 days, and at last enlightenment came to him. The tree came to be called the Bo tree, the tree of wisdom. So from now onwards, Siddharth became to be known as Buddha. उन्हें एक एनलाइटमेंट हुआ, उन्हें पता चला, उन्हें कॉजेज, उन्हें रीजंस पता चले आफ्टर कंप्लीशन ऑफ 7 days. So from right that day, from when he came to know as Buddha, first he was known as Siddharth Gautam, but right from after getting the enlightenment, he was known as Gautam Buddha. The Buddha gave his first sermon at Banaras. During this sermon, he told an anecdote that is reproduced below. A woman named Kisa Gautami had an only son. The son died and the woman was filled with deep grief. बहुत ही दुखी हो गई थी जब उसका बेटा मर जाता है. She went about asking people for a medicine that could bring her son back to life. But obvious है आज उस मदर का एक सिंगल चाइल्ड जब अलविदा कह देता है उस मदर के ऊपर बहुत ही बुरी असर होती है. फॉर दैट वाई शी इज रोमिंग हियर एंड देयर फॉर क्योरिंग हर चाइल्ड और इवन वी कैन से जो बच्चा मर गया है उसे वापस से जिंदा करने के लिए वो मेडिसिन के लिए भटक रही है. People thought that the woman had lost her senses. एक बार जब कोई अपनी लाइफ से चला जाता है, it is not possible from any one of doctors or even saints to again वापस से उसके अंदर कुछ जान आ सके. So one of the wise men sent Gautami to Buddha. ये किसा गौतमी जिसका बेटा नहीं है वो यहाँ वहां भटक रही है तो किसी एक आदमी के पास जब वो पहुंचती है वो बहुत ही भला आदमी होता है. उसने गौतमी को किसके पास? गौतम बुद्ध के पास भेजा. आप वहां जाओ, हो सकता है वो बहुत ही बड़े गुरु हैं, वो बहुत ही बड़े संत हैं, आपको कुछ न कुछ रास्ता बता सकते हैं. He said that the Buddha could give her the medicine for her child. उस वाइज मैन ने बोला कि हो सकता है वो जो गौतम बुद्ध है वो आपको आपके बेटे को जिंदा करने के लिए कोई मेडिसिन दे सकते हैं. The woman went to the Buddha and requested him to give her the medicine that could cure her son. Requesting that mother is requesting to Gautam Buddha to give any of the medicines through which she could cure her dead son. The Buddha said that he could cure the boy if Gautami brought him a handful of mustard seed. उन्होंने ऑर्डर दिया है mustard seeds to be brought from that house where no death has taken place. उन्होंने वही बताया है तुम्हें कहां से लेकर आने हैं. हैंडफुल, एक मुट्ठी भर आपको मस्टर्ड सीड्स लेकर आने हैं. इट इज वेरी इजी टू ब्रिंग मस्टर्ड सीड्स बट गौतम बुद्ध हैज गिवन वन ऑफ द चैलेंज दैट those mustard seeds should not be of that house where any of the single death has taken place. So Gautam Buddha said to bring the mustard seeds, but he included and said that she would have to bring it from a house where no death has ever taken place. Now, Kisa Gautami went from house to house in search of mustard seed, and along with that the condition was none of the death must have taken place in that house. She could find no house where there had never been any death. At last, she became weary and hopeless. बहुत ही उम्मीद में घर से घर एक एक घर के ऊपर जाके वो हैंडफुल सीड्स मांग रही है मस्टर्ड के. उसे ऐसा लगता है कि गौतम बुद्ध ने मुझे एक आशा की किरण जगाई है. एक हैंडफुल मस्टर्ड सीड से हो सकता है कि मेरा बेटा जिंदा हो जाए. बट एक्चुअली गौतम बुद्ध wanted to teach the lesson, to teach him to teach her the life cycle that one day each and every soul has to depart from the life. She could not find any of the house where no death has taken place. She became hopeless. She sat down at the wayside, थक गई, अपने दिल से टूट चुकी थी कि मुझे कहीं से भी मस्टर्ड सीड्स नहीं मिल रहे हैं. She sat there watching the lights of the city. After some time, all the lights were off and there was darkness everywhere. This darkness filled the woman's heart with a new feeling. She said to herself, how selfish am I in grief? Death is common to all. उसे जो सिटी के अंदर चालू थी लाइट्स, उससे उसको एक लेसन मिलता है that how selfish she was in grief, because after some time those lights were off. जैसे वो लाइट्स ऑफ हुई, उसके माइंड में, उसके हार्ट में एक फीलिंग आया और उसे ऐसे लगने लगा कि डेथ इज कॉमन टू ऑल. आज नहीं तो कल जो यहाँ पर आया है, ईच एंड एवरीवन हैज टू डिपार्ट फ्रॉम देयर सोल. The Buddha related the story to tell people it is foolish to grieve over death. Now, the story of sermon at Banaras teaches only one of the lesson that we should not grieve over death. हमें शोक, सैडनेस, दुखी नहीं होना चाहिए किसी के चले जाने पर, because this is the nature, this is the life cycle. The one who has taken birth has to die one day. All the living creatures, all the living beings, those who take birth must die one day and will for sure die. Everyone who is born must die one day. This was the message Gautam Buddha wanted to give all of us. Now you can see over here on the screen Kisa Gautami is there along with her dead son. And lastly, Gautam Buddha said that Gautam Buddha gave the message that you should not grieve over death because death is common to all. The wise ones don't grieve because they know the fact of the world. जो अच्छे लोग होते हैं, जो वाइज लोग होते हैं, जो समझदार लोग होते हैं, वो कभी भी शोक, सैडनेस नहीं मनाते हैं किसी के चले जाने पर, because they know the fact of this world. Peace of mind can't be obtained from weeping. रोने से, दुख मनाने से, शोक मनाने से कभी भी आपको मन की शांति नहीं मिल सकती है. The only way to obtain peace is to overcome sorrow. दुख से हमें overcome होना चाहिए, हमें accept करना चाहिए. This is the nature, this is the cycle. हमें हमेशा ready रहना चाहिए कोई भी ऐसी बात को लेकर. He who has overcome all the sorrows can become free from sorrow and enjoy perfect peace of mind. So this was the story of the sermon at Banaras. So now the moral we learn is we should never grieve over death. Death is common to all, and for having peace of mind we should overcome sorrows. We should not cry, we should not be sad by seeing the sad scenarios or any of the funeral processions. This was the lesson being taught by Gautam Buddha, that to enjoy perfect life, perfect peace of mind if you want, you should overcome all the sorrows. Now, students, your today's task is I have displayed you 5 questions on the screen. Complete these question answers in your fair notebook. Complete your work, study well, all the very best. Thank you, students, for listening.